Hello, and welcome to the Drawing with Jamie Valentine's special. I was thinking of a few ways to do this. I thought maybe I'd get all dressed up for you, or put out some roses, light some candles. I even thought about just wearing rose tinted glasses, some pink. But I've never been into that kind of showy love, I guess. I've always been into the more casual sort, you know. Uh, I don't know. My dream date is just, I guess, kind of this, you know. Like if I could choose, would be just sitting down and drawing with someone, trading drawings. That'd be nice. Hanging out watching a movie. I don't know. I didn't want to do anything special for Valentine's this year. I never have. It's funny, you know. I always tend to break up with my partners right around like the month before Valentine's. It's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. So I can't say I've ever celebrated one. But let's get to it, right? Happy Valentine's Day. Let's see. Let's draw some hearts. Maybe a heart with a big face, if you wanna follow along, of course. I don't know. Valentine's Day is such a sweet time of year. But February is always so cold. You ever notice that? Same with Christmas. Christmas also comes around a very cold time of year. So I can't help but wonder. I mean, there must be a correlation there, of course, you know? The most difficult times for people have the biggest celebrations, I suppose. I don't know. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Maybe it's just Valentine's Day is a little rough on me. You know? It shouldn't be. I don't like saying that, though, because I don't like the people who say that. Talk about Valentine's Day being rough on them. You know, quit whining, I guess. And, I don't know. I wouldn't make it out to be like, it's not, like, terrible. You know, and I'm very happy that the holiday exists for those who celebrate. I'm very happy it means cheaper chocolate. I love chocolate. But yeah, I would like to make it clear, this is not a date between me and you. This is two singles hangout, you know? I look no offense, I don't know you. Though I do like your drawings. So, let's keep our relationship strictly on that level, alright? You show me your drawings, I show you mine. Okay, then I make fun of you for how shit they are compared to mine. Now, don't get me wrong, your art on its own, amazing, beautiful, but compared to mine, I mean, really, you don't stand a chance. I don't mean that. You know, I don't mean that. I think love is a strange type of animal. Not even. Love is just an animal, you know? It's self-interested, it's amoral, and sometimes cruel. God forbid you get between it and food, right? Whew. Well, now I'm just quoting bands I like, as I tend to do. So, I tried Rainbow Six Siege for the first time last night. Yeah. I know, I wouldn't have thought so either. It didn't seem like my cup of tea. Um, but some friends got me into it. One friend in specific. And he's cool. I like my cool friend. He's from Britain. British. Sorry. Uh, but yeah. Um, he got me into it. It's cool. I don't feel smart enough for it. I don't feel like I understand half of what's going on. The game's way too difficult for me. It's like way too hardcore of a shooter. And to quote a friend of mine, any game where you're expected to do callouts, kind of gay. Which, you know, I agree with, like, fully. Um, on the topic of displays and gestures of affection, There was a really, I just want to bring up, there was a really long comment on the last video. I just want you to know, if you're watching this, whoever left that comment, that was so fucking sweet of you. I really appreciated it. I mean, to say in so many, look, all I did, I'm not like a fucking super artist. All I did was, hell, I hardly think about my own art. All I did was hit the OBS record button for 30 minutes and babble. You know, but it means so much to me that you felt so much from the last drawing with Jamie. And honestly, I don't think I would have made a second one if it weren't for that comment. I'm serious. So thank you for that. It really would have wound up like the Skyrim thing, where episode 1 came out and then nothing else ever came. Which that was also in large part due to technical difficulties. You know, and by the way, I didn't mention, but for Valentine's Day, I do want to treat you. I've whipped out the colored pencils. I don't usually. Most of my stuff is monochrome, so this is a huge treat for you. Because I don't like branching out of monochrome often. So, hey, here we go. You know, you and me and some colored drawings. Hell yeah, right? Like old times. Oh, man. I've been thinking about inviting guests on here, you know? But I worry that might disrupt how intimate this is. Not intimate. What's the word? This is very genuine, right? It's very, sincere. That's the word I'm looking for. And if I invited someone else on, I worry some of the sincerity would be lost, you know? It'd become more of a performance than it already has to be. And I don't want to do that. I want to keep this nice and sincere, genuine. Even if I'm only talking to myself. But who knows? Maybe I'll invite a guest on. I've only got 2 guests who I'm really considering. But yeah. Oh, you wouldn't know them. Just some folk who used to swing around these parts. There we go. Big old potato head. Oh, hey, you're brain rotted, right? A little bit? Not about my age. Say, you must like poo, right? P-O-U, poo? Huh. Maybe I've got something just for you then. What do you say? I draw you a nice little poo. You know, the mobile game, the digital pet, poo, P-O-U. Yeah, I got you. I got just what you need, baby girl. Or baby boy. Whichever. So you sit right there. Let me make a poo that's just right for you. And just so you know, I'm sorry if you expected the Valentine's special to be more romantic. Truth is, I'd feel a little guilty if I did that. You know, played up. It wouldn't feel right if I was like catering to you romantically. I don't know. I don't do that. I don't do the. I'm not in a. Bleh. You're a camera, you know. You're a. I don't know you once again, so this is more of a. Not. This isn't a date. Don't consider this a date. It's a Valentine's special, and let's have fun. Anyway, I got this for you. Look at that beauty, that beautiful dark red. Look at that, baby. Oh yeah, you know what that is? You know what that is? That is some vintage. Vintage, I'm telling you. Early stuff. Like this came out of the first batch of the stuff, I'm pretty sure. Hawaiian Punch Red. Oh yeah. You thought I was going to skimp on you? Was I going to bring you the fancy stuff? Oh. Here. Yummy. You love it. Back to drawing poo. Whew. Big wet poo eyes, you know. You know. I don't know why I keep reinforcing this isn't a date. You know that, obviously. But do I? You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm the one who has trouble here with the whole. I've given the poo Sasuke eyes on accident. I'm leaving them in. In fact, I'm going to make them more noticeable. Sasuke poo. Something different from what they've got in every other outer port. Yeah. Valentine's Day is nice. And if you're listening to this, I hope you're having a good one. You know, I know some people can get a little melodramatic this time of year. And well, I don't blame you. How does Pooh's mouth look? Something like. Oh, this is not a good poo, but hey. Fuck it, we ball, right? What if I give him one big tooth? Oh, beautiful. Yeah. I hope your drawing's coming along nicely. Because mine is interesting. Oh, dude. I'm so fucked. Look at my 2 brown pencils. You see that? My God. Oh, dear Lord. Ah, dear Lord. Did you ever have a poo growing up? I had a lot. Yeah, I remember growing up, I always wished the poo could die. Because I never felt like there were much stakes to it, you know? And I wanted there to be. I wanted to also kill the poo sometime. Because it would go, no! And wouldn't eat what I wanted to feed it. And I didn't understand at the time that the poo could get sick of certain foods. All I understood is the poo was rejecting my love. And so for rejecting my love, it should be subject to death. You understand. Oh, number 6. I played more of that Warframe stuff today. Warframe's good. I liked it. No, I didn't mean that. I take that back. I didn't. I know not what I say. I'm sorry. It's fine. I don't mind it. It's a time sink. I don't really like it. Yeah, I just have this weird compulsion to keep playing it anyways. I don't know. Other than that, I've been playing. Not much, really. I spent all this morning just, like, talking to friends and learning how to use Clipchamp more efficiently than I was. Which there's not much to learn. It's just that I'm not very smart. I don't read too good, none. It's not that I can't, it's that I choose not to. Not even a conscious choice. It just happens, you know. It's one of those things. I do worry that this one is going to feel less natural than the last. Or that because I went and I did that intro, I have to do something more for this than just sitting and drawing. You know? I took one step towards upping the quality. Shouldn't I take a few more? But it's nice. I was also thinking about how many of these I'm willing to do. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I think there's going to be 5 total. I think the 5th one will be the last. I think that's how I want this to go. You know? 5-parter seems nice. I don't want to stay on this for too long. I've got other things I want to do. And I know if I let myself stay on this for a while, I'm going to stay on it for a real long while. You get it. And I want to try out new things. So, you get 5 episodes of this, is what I'm thinking. Keep you happy, keep me happy. And then we move on to something new. What that is, I don't know, and I wouldn't tell you if I did. I'm sure you can understand that. I don't know. Valentine's Day is so pink and so red, and red is my favorite color, so can't complain too much seeing all the red stuff. Valentine's this year has felt so much less significant, I guess. I haven't seen anything in stores. I haven't seen any Valentine's chocolate boxes or anything this year. Has me a little sad. I like that traditional kind of romance, I suppose. Those gestures, the buying someone a box of chocolates. I think they're nice. I think they're sweet. I wish someone would buy me a box of chocolates. That would be... Even a friend. That'd be so sweet. But, you know. Roses aren't for Jamies. Jamies don't get that sort of treatment. Jamies do art all day. And they zip their mouth and they go... Then they unzip their mouths and suddenly they can breathe again. Whew. Scary. Do you believe in love? I figure everyone does, but I guess I should ask you. Just so I can tell you you're stupid if you say no. If for nothing else. I think I believe in love. You know, I do. You know? I see it everywhere. I see it a lot. I've seen it around. So many of my best friends are in love. It's a nice thing. It's hard not to be a little jealous of it sometimes, you know? Lovers. You see a happy couple and there's this sadness to it on your end because you're not sure if you'll ever have something like that. But on the other hand, there's this great warmth, this great joy knowing that these two people who you're so close to have found each other and that they have each other. That's sweet. It's nice to think about. So that's what I try to focus on. That warm feeling. The being happy for them. And some of my friends, two of them, two of my best friends actually. Oh man, they've been together for a while. Like almost the entire time I've been close to them. The entire time I've been close to them, actually. And, I don't know. They're not constantly telling each other that they love each other. And they're not constantly kissing, you know? When around each other and in public calls. And I guess that's a habit I've had with past relationships, right? I'm constantly... in every relationship I've been in, we're constantly, you know, saying we love each other. There's this constant need for dirty talking, this constant need for stimulation, right? To make sure things don't get old or boring. And I'm tired of the constant kissing. I'm tired of I just want to have fun. Like that one who is it? Like that one Twin Fantasy lyric, you know? One car seat headrest lyric. I'm tired. I just want to have fun in a relationship, I guess. And it's because I know why it is. It's because I never start with that like base of having a friend. I pick a person, I jump in. Someone who I don't know. Yeah. I almost tell you, it's what I do. And I quit doing it recently, but now it's just led to a boring time. But that's fine. I think it's better to be bored than it is to be better to be bored than miserable. Of course, there are some cases where being bored can make you miserable, but whatever. I have visions. Love is a nice thing. I like love. And I mean, there's more love than the romantic kind, obviously. We talked about this last episode. But this episode's for the romantic kind of love. It's the Valentine's Day special, I suppose. So, it's about the romantic kind. Every year my mom has offered to be my Valentine, and I've turned her down every year. She hasn't offered this year yet, so I think I'm in the clear. I was thinking of asking a friend to be my Valentine, but just to hang out with on the day of. But all my friends either have partners, and the ones who are single are somewhere else for Valentine's Day, or have plans with those friends who are partnered. So it's going to be another, well, it is another Valentine's alone, but I have you. And you know what? That's good enough for me. As long as I'm making art. It's good to be content with yourself. Good to be content by yourself. I just wish one of these times, because I keep asking if all these couples I know would let me watch when they, get the jamma slamma going. And they keep telling me no, which is so fucking cruel. I mean, how could you shoot a dove like me down like that? I just want to watch. I'll bring my own chair. Can you blame a dog for chasing cars? Let's see. What if there was a mouth where your eyes should be? No, that's stupid. I'm not going to do that. That idea. Black Widow, you stole my heart. That's not a real song. I'm making words up. Do 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 do. I think that little sound I did was from a Rick Astley song. Da da dee do do. I'm so freaky, and I know why. Now that just was Rick Astley. Hooray! I do some singing all night and all day. This is Jamie singing. She loves you. Yay! Do you feel loved after that one? Yeah, good. Good. I meant to soothe you with my sweet and loving voice. You feel it through the screen. My sweet loving. My sweet Jamie loving. Maybe I'll record a Valentine's Day music video to go along with this. A whole song. I'll write a whole song tonight and record it. It'll be sweet Jamie loving. She loves you so good. Sweet Jamie loving like no one else could. Something like that, you know? Oh. Butterflies. You gotta draw a butterfly. Sometimes you can just draw two hearts inside of each other. And it makes a beautiful butterfly if you just add antenna. Beautiful. I suppose it stands to reason that butterflies would have legs, though I've never seen a butterfly with legs. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. There's an olive on my trackpad. How long has that been there? Eat up, beauty. You love it. You love it. Or something like that, I guess. Bah. Hearts and gay stuff. That's all Valentine's is good for. Do we have red? Oh, we can't do a Valentine's special without red. Stay right there, lover. I'll be right back. Believe it or not, no red in the whole house. Who would have guessed? Huh. Back to it, I suppose. You got two colored drawings. What more do you want from me? This is all you're getting. Two colored doodles. That's all you're getting. But yeah. You know, while we're here, I always have had a thing for you. I don't know if you knew that. Every morning when I wake up, I look in the mirror and I think, oh my God, if only I could find someone who looks just like you and who sounds like you and who acts how you do. I'd embrace her for every single flaw. And I would cherish every interest she has, and I would bask in every moment of silence. But that is a kind of self-love that can't be healthy. And I've never gotten in the habit of comparing my lovers to me. It's just, it'd be nice. I like to fantasize sometimes about if I could be my own lover. Sorry if that's too much. Sorry. But, I don't know. You know? Fuck. That's that. That's out there now. You know, Jamie wants to fuck herself. Hooray. Go ahead and put that on the fucking thumbnail, why don't you? This isn't gonna be the... You know, I've got an idea. Let me finish up the drawings here. I have a surprise for you. Okay? I want to take you to see something. Just you and me. I want to show you, the viewer, something. I'm not talking to myself anymore. I'm not looking at my reflection. I want to show you something. when we're done drawing here. Okay? I'm gonna. And I know you're listening to this in the background. I know that most of you aren't actually drawing, but when the time comes, when we finish up here, I'd just like you to take a look. But that's not for another minute here. This is a Valentine's special, and I really want to fill up the page. Drawings of love and kissing and... what a special kind of love naturally segues into after a little while. I was having a conversation with a friend the other day about how romantic the idea of being torn apart is. I don't know what's wrong with people's heads sometimes. I don't know why that's a thing. Why do you think so many people are so into violent displays of affection? Why is that? I wouldn't know. Maybe you would. Maybe you study kinkology or something, or fetishology, or fucking loveology. Loveology. I could use me a loveology. Oh. Maybe I get a degree in loveology. If you picture that, Jamie Lee, loveologist. Jamie Lee, loveologist. Jamie Lee, the loveologist. Ooh, she's gonna teach you some loving. Trouble in paradise? Give Jamie loveologist a call, and she'll fix up everything. Oh, yeah. Ah! Sorry, I got scared. Okay. Big old gaping maw for Valentine's Day. I know how much you people love your big old monster mouths. See what you people fucking draw. Don't think I'm oblivious. No. You know, I've been seeing lately, there's been a lot of, like, armpit shit trending on Twitter. And I tried to use Twitter less now, but, like, can't help but feel like there's a lot of posers right now. Some of these people aren't even into armpits. Look, I was into it way before you were into it, all right? You're invading on my thing right now. This is my territory. You're an enemy fucking territory, all right? Now you saw your fucking foot. You people come in here with all your oh, I like armpits now. Fuck you. Fuck you. I liked it before it was cool. I liked it when it got you weird looks, when it got you side eyes. I will say, though, a friend of mine did point this out to me. All this means is that there will be more art of it now that it's becoming mainstream. So I'll take that, and I'll smile. Jesus, what does this video turn into? Me talking about armpits. You know. Man, draw the teeth. Sharp teeth on the top, square teeth on the bottom. Beautiful. Sorry. There should be more silence here. I know the last video had way more silence. And that was nice, I assume. I assume you guys liked the silence. At least a little. You need the silent parts to balance out the loud parts. They say your pupils get bigger when you look at someone you love. Not sure if that's true. So that's kind of cute. I always liked that idea. Works in drawings too. I mean, draw someone with big old pupils and they look in love, you know? A mouth that spits venom and acid. and choose nothing but flesh. Oh, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm not playing it up enough. I should be going, hey, baby, you want to take a ride in the Jamie Mobile? Ho, 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 ho. Kick back in my Cadillac. Go for a ride. We could. What's something lovers do? What could we do? We could, kiss. Oh, I guess that's probably something good to get out of the way for the Valentine's special, right? While you're here. Yeah. That's all you're getting. Hope that was enough for you. Okay. Maybe a Valentine's Day themed Jamie Joy coming soon to OnlyFans. Oh, and I was thinking, I had made some comment about possibly live streaming this. I'm not gonna. I think it'd be missing the it'd become more of a performance and it'd be missing the sincerity. A friend pointed that out to me and I was thinking it myself beforehand. So, we're not doing that. Still want to stream games though. I think I might restart the Super Skyrim Let's Play on stream. I just had a friend help me get all the OBS stuff set up before they went on vacation, so yeah, I could do that. I'll be sure to upload a video when it's all ready, so you know that it's happening. But yeah. Oh man, too much red juice. Too much red juice. Need me some water. There we go. That's so much better. Shiny editions. Not Gajo. Oh, that's sick. I like that. That's a good face. Sorry, I'm just thinking about that place I want to show you. I hope you don't mind the silence. It's so cute. I made something really cute. I can't wait to show it. I like that little face. But, yeah. Happy Valentine's. We're nearing where I think the end should be. And I'm already starting to worry this episode's not as good as the last. But, it's got more production value behind it. So, now's about the time we show each other our drawings, okay? All right. Here we go. There's mine. Look at that. That's beautiful, isn't it? Wow. Oh, yeah. Look, there's the poo that you asked me to draw. There's a little evil heart dude. Some hard eyes. And there's... Look at that guy. He loves you. He loves you so fucking much. He loves you. There's like a butterfly face guy, but the butterflies are two hearts, if you didn't notice. Beautiful shit. And I made this all for you, really. I love you. I've always loved you. Yeah, let's see yours. That's just profane. You can't show that to people. That's gross. And wrong. I don't know if I want to... Whatever. Let's just go to that place I wanted to show you. Come on. Let's get out of here.
This is just to say hello and to let you know I think of you from time to time. I know I never really knew you, but somehow I miss you. Wish that you'd stayed in my life. Making contact gets harder as the silence grows longer. Isn't it only me? Who'd like us to see each other? How I would hate to be your bother. The way we left it was you think. I'm under no illusion as to what I meant to you. But you made an impression. Sometimes I still feel the bruise. Sometimes I still feel the bruise. Now and then I'll stumble on what I've misplaced but never lost. An ache I first felt long ago. Though you've appeared and disappeared throughout these past few years, I'd be surprised if you now showed. Making contact gets harder as the silence grows longer. Why would you think of me when you were not the one in love, when you were not the dreamer, when you were just with me? I'm under no illusion as to what I meant to you. But you made an impression. Sometimes I still feel the bruise. Sometimes I still feel the
So, um, I guess maybe this is the place I wanted to show you the whole time, you know? Just a place you've already seen a bunch before. My room, where I sit and I do art. Or, and maybe the truth is, I went out to. Maybe the truth is I waited too late to record. And nighttime came. And it's the day of the deadline. And, maybe that's what happened, but would it be a lot nicer to believe this is what I want to show you? My room. From no new angle, just here with me. I told you at the start that I was never into big date nights. That my ideal date would be this, sitting and drawing with you. And I know I said it wasn't a date, but maybe for a second, just for the length of this video, we can believe it was. For my sake, if nothing else. I actually went out and I bought a rose. Not for you, for a friend, a special friend, for a good friend. I'm gonna write a note. Ow. I'm so happy they didn't take the thorns off this rose. It always makes me a little upset when they do. You know? You think she'll like it? It's real, not one of those fake ones. So, even if this didn't go exactly how I planned, I had a wonderful night for you. I had a wonderful night with you. I don't know if that's what I said, but it's what I meant to say. And maybe just for the video, I want you to have this, you know? No, there's any way I can really give it to you. But yeah. Thanks for showing up. It means a lot. See you next year.